beyond! Go beyond!
Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to the
Fuck
Anime
you.
Club.
Fuck you!
Ignore the
Fuck
fly
you.
there. Did someone hear something? I am Nick Knack. With me is the great Lord Vorn.
Hello, everybody. And what fly are you talking about? I hear absolutely nothing at all.
Bockage.
Off to a great start. As usual. Thank you for having me again.
We got Cece.
Hello, everyone.
And yeah, welcome back, guys. This week we're talking about Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic.
Fuck yeah!
No, we're talking about Boku no Pico.
Almost.
I'm
there.
out. I'm out.
Combine the two and you might have something right.
Star Wars and Boku no Pico?
You got Boku, which is...
What
Right.
does Star Wars have to do with this?
all the location names are Star Wars references.
That is true. I did notice the Dagobah Beach.
We're talking about My Hero Academia.
Yes.
Also, the great, the glorious Sekhmet is here with us.
Ah, you gave...
Such an attention seeker. I had a themed opening and everything, and nobody responded.
Someone hear something?
If you hear a crash, it's because someone died. Hairbrushes are being thrown.
So we watched season 1 of My Hero Academia, Boku no Hero. And there are extra of us today. There are more than 4.
-1 plus 2.
Technically, -1 plus 2, plus or minus 1.
No, +1 -1.
Yeah.
God.
Am I making your brain hurt?
I'm just trying to follow the logic here because I'm like, I understand
Quinn.
that, like, yeah, I understand. I'm trying to, like, all right, so you got the -1, the +2, the -1, and it's like, all right, carry the 4.
Remember, it's all done in base 8 system.
No, god damn it.
Oh man.
So, yes, we actually do have Bockage, which is returning from last episode, and we actually have Cece, who is returning from...
Citrus. I'm
Yes.
so sorry.
You had to remind me, didn't you?
Oh boy.
I had buried that. In
If
the
I have to
depths
relive
of
those
my
memories, you have to relive those memories.
mind. I blame
I-
you, Brett.
I commend your strength because I could not make it in more than 5 minutes into that show before turning it off. Couldn't do it.
It was a struggle. This was not a struggle.
No, this is a
No.
lot of
No,
fun.
it's good.
Oh, this is nice.
I quite literally binged it.
I fully intended to watch it on like a regular schedule, but I started watching it on Tuesday, and I was like, I'll watch like 2 or 3 episodes, and then a couple more tomorrow. And then I watched like 37 episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You went like well into season 3,
Well,
right?
I'm halfway through season 2. I didn't realize
Okay.
season 2 is a 2-core season.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
This
I
is
finished
the only one-core season.
I finished the first core of season 2. And then of course we're going to talk about this later, but I am pre-spoiled for everything.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I think media kind of got a lot of us, though.
Mine is a different type of pre-spoiled.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm completely caught up on the
unique.
manga too, so I gotta try to censor myself a little bit because there's things I
we'll
know.
be careful in the fucking. I pulled up the episode list just to make sure I don't mention anything.
I guess, full disclosure, I've seen through season 4 and the first 2 movies.
I've been reading the manga.
Really?
Yes.
Huh, didn't know that about you.
Impressive.
Yeah. Great series.
So, this was we got to go around. We got to go around. Also, we need you two to rock paper scissors.
Okay.
Congratulations, Bockage, your vote matters.
Yep.
Oh.
So let's start
Welcome
with
to Florida.
Bockage.
I was gonna say only one vote counts in this. What is this? The American political system?
Well, we needed 4 votes, and there are 5 of us.
Oh no.
So let's
No.
start with you. What's your opinion on this show?
Oh, definitely an approved.
Cece,
Loved it.
Nick Knack.
Well, I gotta admit, I've fallen out of love with My Hero Academia around season 5-ish, but I went back in the show like, I wonder what I'll think of it. And honestly, I think this first season has a lot of charm to it. I really do approve this.
Nick, you born?
It's still improved for me, even though overall the series has gone kind of meh as well.
It is an absolute approved for me. making this our second A-tier of the season. And to be honest, I think this would have been 6 approves if Quinn had been here in person.
Oh, if Quinn had been here in person, it would have been a
3-way.
We would have had a democracy as far as that went.
I'm sorry. You just phrasing.
Commas kill, everyone.
I don't think any commas could have saved that.
That's fair.
I'm sorry, Seki. I think you're just.
So on the technicalities, right, before we discuss, what we feel about it. This was done by Studio Bones. We've watched Studio Bones stuff before. They've done such notable series as Full Metal Alchemist, Eureka 7, Ouran High School Host Club, Soul Eater, the Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
You put them on the channel yet?
Yeah, I think we have.
Noragami.
If
If you'd let me get through the list, we would have known.
Hurry up, Seki.
Fuck off, Knick-Knack. Snow White with the Red Hair. Let's see. Bungo Stray Dogs, which I've seen. Mob Psycho. Boku no Hero, obviously. Carol and Tuesday, Skate the Infinity. Case Study of Vanitas. That's some of the, the big stuff that I'm seeing right off the bat with the anime series. And then, of course, the films that go along with a lot of those they've done. So, solid work on their part. I personally really liked the animation. I would like to give special kudos to whoever the fuck decided that was the way to animate what a body looks like when all bones are broken, because watching someone's limbs flap in that way was deeply disconcerting.
Yeah.
Especially as a student of, paleontology, bioarchaeology, and osteology. I didn't like that.
You're lucky the bones didn't come out.
I would have been happier with that.
I completely agree with you. I think it was episode 12 where he flicked something. And the 2 fingers just flapping around. I don't know, that just gave me...
on their own?
Yeah.
Just, the rest are fine and this finger's just
Yeah, it just...
Ugh.
Yeah. It just kind of gave me, creeps.
You can definitely see where the budget went.
Yeah. No. Did not like that, but I thought it was a good effect. That looked universally horrifying across every time I saw it.
I also did like that they portrayed he's in pain throughout the entire time. Because in other animes we do see people are oh, I just broke my arm, and then just completely walk away they're not in pain. And then he's just oh no, I'm in agonizing pain.
That's true. Yeah. Also, big loss on Small Might. How dare? Why is he so short? I hate this.
Oh, Small Might's great.
I hate this. I want him tall.
I love his design when he I love All Might because whether he's Small Might or All Might, he looks completely different to every single other character. His art style and his design are just completely different from everyone else in the series, and I love it.
That's very true. Yeah. Although I will say there are a lot of really unique looking characters. I gotta hand it to you. Normally I would not. Normally I wouldn't fucking say anything about it, but the person doing character designs, I think deserves a shout out here.
That if you look at his the author's other works, he has
so there's someone besides the author also listed for character designs in the anime.
Is that only for the anime though?
It is just for the anime, and I'm kudosing to the anime.
But yeah, if you look at the author's manga work, a lot of that kind of style, character design is throughout his other series.
Yeah, I pulled up his list of works, and I've read a few of them, and it's very similar.
It kind of reminds me of what Oda does with One Piece, where you have this one world with just a billion different character body types.
But at least for the...
And all of them horrific.
Yes.
But at least for the anime, Yoshihiko Umakoshi assisted on character designs. I assume in translating them into the anime and making sure that they all look kind of the way they're supposed to. And, he, or she, I'm not sure, has contributed to shows like Boys Over Flowers, Berserk, Mushishi.
Wait, shows?
Yeah, TV series.
Like Berserk.
Yeah, Berserk had an anime. A couple.
Yeah. Saint Seiya, Marmalade Boy, and My Hero Academia.
I've heard a lot of good things about the Mushishi anime, actually.
Yeah. So I personally just think that deserved a little bit of a shout out because I really liked the way. Who's the fucking, I forget his name, but there's like one character in the class, the idiot playboy who like has the knight in shining armor.
Kaminari? No.
No, the guy with the laser,
belly button laser.
Belly
He also
laser.
he also has a really unique character design, kind of
Yeah.
like All Might, where like there aren't really any other characters that look like him.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's
My favorite character design is Toru.
which one is it? The Invisible Girl?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I do like that. I do like that. There's a lot of like varying art styles, like especially in the hero costumes, because some of the hero costumes are fucking awful.
And some of
And
them
I
are
kind of-
fucking awesome.
Yeah,
like
but like
Ida's.
if you look at Ida looks like a Gundam.
God, he
He
looks
doesn't look
so
like
cool.
anyone else in the group. He looks like a fucking Gundam character. But other thing that I really like is that Midoriya's design does not look like a main character design.
You know
And
what
I really appreciate that.
You know what I said about his original hero design was that it looks like Seasick Pikachu.
Yeah, no, I heard somebody describe him as the Noid, and that's
The
pretty
Noid?
goddamn accurate. You don't know the Noid?
No.
Look up the Noid. You'll see what I mean.
Oh my.
Yeah, some of the costumes look really cool, and then some are just like, what the fuck?
Bakugo's outfit is fucking awful. Okay,
Hey!
he looks like a Mega Man. villain.
Hey, I love Bakugo's hero outfit.
Oh, did you just look up the Noid?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, doesn't that kind of look like his
yeah.
costume?
You know who looks awesome? Kirishima.
Yeah,
Pardoning boy.
that's a great costume.
10 out of 10. Also, you have to remember that, like, for a lot of these kids, they did design... Well, yeah,
They designed their
We
own.
need to
Yeah.
talk about this in the next episode.
Oh yeah, we're
'Cause
still
this
talking
is
about
story.
production, isn't it?
Yeah, we're talking about production.
Oh,
How
boy.
about that music?
Oh, yeah, so that's my other thing. So the composer for this series is Yuki Hayashi. They do the music for all seasons of Boku no Hero thus far. They've also done Blood Lad, Diabolic Lovers, a couple of Gundam series, Haikyuu, almost all of it, if not all of it. Let's see, and then the Junji Ito collection from 2018.
Fucking really?
Yeah, Shaman King, the 2021, and the upcoming Junji 2 Maniac, Japanese Tales of the Macabre, which is coming out next year.
Please let that be better than the last Junji Ito anime.
Well, the music designer has nothing to do with the actual animation, so.
Yeah, well, I'm just hoping it's better than the last one.
They've also done a lot of TV series that I've seen, so I just wanted to comment that they do J-dramas as well, prolifically.
Okay.
This composer.
Okay.
And I personally think that the soundtrack to this series was fucking bomb. I have downloaded the opening.
Oh no, I completely agree. I have also listened to a couple of his productions in other animes, like Blood Lad, and I think like his work all around is pretty good.
I do want to comment the opening is not one of his contributions. That'll be a different artist.
I know, but
Yeah.
I mean,
he did
the
do a good
rest
job with
is,
the soundtrack.
Yeah.
I mean, You Say Run is considered to be just freaking iconic at this point.
Yeah. Even the rest of the sound design for the show I liked. You know? So that's my thoughts on the OP, and I like the ED too, which is rare for me. I very rarely like EDs.
Yeah, I like the OP and ED as well, along with some of the art design that we actually did get to see for the both of them. It was very nice.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta admit, I'm kind of middling on the OP here.
Is that just because you've heard it so many times?
I've only rewatched this a couple times. It's never stuck out.
Yeah,
in my
but you
mind,
hear
even
it-
on first watch through.
Yeah, but it's in almost every anime opening challenge that we watched for a while.
But you'll remember when we first started doing it, I didn't even remember it was Hiroaka when we first listened to it. It only took. It was. I only started remembering it in my mind after a few of those.
Yeah, I didn't have that problem.
Because you saw the challenges before Hiroaka. We're not the same.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's true. We're built different.
Oh, boy.
I have. I'm kidding.
Oh my. No, both of
Technically-
you don't. You're both off key.
What? Okay.
Pretty sure that was a music joke.
Okay. No, I thought that I really liked the animation. It's 2016, right? Yeah, 2016.
Might be 2015.
No, I'm looking at it. It's 2016. Which it's good for 2016. I don't really remember what was coming out in 2016 specifically. around this time, so like I can't really compare it to anything of a contemporary nature because I just don't remember what was coming out in this same season. But I'd bet that it was probably, just as good as anything else that was coming out with decent animation. Yeah. How's that fucking...
ReZero is coming out during this time.
Same
I
time?
think ReZero has decent animation. But
Well,
also,
2016.
But I also think
Motorcycles
this has
Wild.
decent animation, so I'm not making a comparison.
Yeah. I think what would if I were to compare the two, what would drive Boku no Hero up in my estimation is the sheer eclecticness of character modeling and designs, because there was no way that they could just use bases for backgrounds and stuff like that.
So
Because of the nature of the way that like it looks, it would take I think a lot more to animate some of the background stuff.
You said, and I think I can give credit to that for especially later seasons, but this first season, the only like time they really show off the animation, it's usually with, well, All Might, Deku, who you can animate with more traditional styles, and I think the only one that really is off the normal model you would see in these kind of things is the Nomu, who we'll cover later.
Yeah, the last stretch of the Nomu fight, that's really where you see the Sakuga
that's
come
the
in.
Yeah.
peak
Yeah.
there, I think.
I mean, maybe face design of who is that teacher actually wears all those ropes
Aizawa?
around his eyes? Yeah, probably.
The homeroom teacher?
No. Describe him again.
He's the one who has the powers to cancel out other powers.
Oh, so it is
Yeah,
Aizawa.
I-
Okay.
Aizawa.
There we go.
Okay.
Yeah. No,
Can
this
I say
design's pretty unique.
perfect? Like, I watched it in the sub, and god damn it, that voice actor was perfect for Aizawa.
Yes.
So did you guys watch it dubbed or subbed?
Subbed.
Both.
Okay, so yeah, a lot of really great voice acting picks.
Oh yeah.
I think All Might sounds great, Deku sounds great, Aizo sounds great, Bakugo sounds like a fucking lunatic, so that's perfect.
As
I will
always.
say I did watch the first 2 episodes in dub with Quinn, and All Might's voice is unnerving.
Really?
I actually really didn't like that dub.
I don't like it. I'm not sure if it's too good or too terrible. There is no middle of the road there. It's either
Okay.
absolutely amazing and uncomfortably so, or very, very not good. And I can't decide. In fact, the video you sent me with the Johnny Bravo's voice overlay was
God,
a better
yeah.
fit than the voice actor in the
I
English.
love that. I love people dubbing over All Might with Johnny Bravo lines. Fucking amazing.
I think
Is Johnny Bravo before your time?
A little bit, yeah.
I think part of what makes that so hard to watch the dub is because All Might already in the Japanese sub will break out into English every once in a while. So
Holy
yeah.
shit!
Yeah,
Yeah.
the English in this is capital A.
I will say the first time he says holy shit, there is like very little trace of like accent in it, and
Yeah.
it's really disconcerting because he does have a Japanese accent the next time he says it, but that first time he's just like holy shit.
No,
Well,
I
it
completely
also-
agree. I heard it and I was like, wait a minute.
It's actually kind of funny from like a thematic point that it would actually make sense that he would speak random words of English, because All
He
Might's
spent
costumes are all from America. He like was stationed in America for a very long time. Like
Yeah.
when he comes back, when he starts teaching in UA, I think they mentioned somewhere in the manga, I'm not sure if in the anime, but they said that he came back from America specifically
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
of the
To
job
fi-
offer at UA.
Yep, because he
Yep.
wanted to find a successor and he got
Yeah.
the job
Yeah.
offer from UA. Yeah.
Also, that's more of a story thing, so I'll get back into
Yeah.
that.
But
later,
but yeah, no, the voice actor was disconcerting in the dub.
Yeah. I love,
I do think that Izuku's dub actor was actually quite good. At least in the narration bits.
narration, yeah. I don't
Yeah.
know that I like him because he doesn't have quite the level of whininess I'd want.
I think I liked that. Just that little bit less whine was kind of nice.
yeah, I don't think I've ever heard them in the English dub.
Yeah, I mean, I'm watching the sub at this point, so I'll continue with the sub. But it's nice to know that there is a dub. Quinn watched it entirely in dub, so
Okay.
if they had been here to give some input, then they would have had some on the dub, I'm sure. But I think the rest of us all watched it in sub.
I mean, like, I watched in dub. I will say though, like for the All Might voice, I liked the All Might voice as like Small Might. It was way better fitting.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say that.
Oh, Small Might upsets me, but I love him.
I love the description of how it's like when he bulks up, it's the equivalent of like when you suck your gut in.
I was
And
like,
it's
oh,
right
yeah.
there.
I was like, that's bullshit.
It's so great. It's like, you ever like suck your gut in when you're at the pool? Yeah, it's kind of like that.
Bullshit.
It's like, you know when you
Bullshit.
flex when you're like on a competition?
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
You know when your body suddenly
It's-
gets roided out after you suck your gut in and just give off the gun show.
You might have seen it where Jason Momoa was talking about how he needed to like look super ripped when he was playing Aquaman in
Oh, yeah.
Justice League, and so like he's like, all right, well, I got to figure out what to do, and he pounded like 2 pints of Guinness just so his body would just like freak out, and he'd get. That's why he's all veiny in the first scene he's in. It's because he like pounded 2 pints of Guinness and like.
Yeah, because he doesn't normally look so weirdly defined and sculpted.
Yeah.
He normally looks a lot more natural. But yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yeah, definitely. Like, I don't know what the fuck kind of diet plan All Might's on, but Jesus. Actually,
Probably-
there is a fucking great
probably
joke about that.
Not a great one now that he can't digest things.
Oh, there's actually a great joke about
Oh.
that in the side series, Vigilantes. There's a great moment where he like saves like a dairy farm or something, and they give him this like giant like gallon pitcher of milk, and he's like, "Are you fucking serious? I can't drink this shit." And he starts sweating bullets.
Is he too lactose intolerant?
Well, his stomach's all fucked up. He can't handle dairy.
Yeah, no, that makes
If you guys haven't read Vigilantes, I would say check it out because it's actually a lot of fun.
I've
Because
always
it's
wanted
about
to
the
read it.
it's about the people who couldn't get into the hero program because their powers just absolutely suck.
Yeah, I've been planning on reading it. I just wanted to catch up with the manga first.
Did someone say off the shelf?
True. I think we should move on to story and characters because now I keep.
We're
wanting
really
to-
struggling not.
Yes,
Yeah.
All right. Try harder, everyone. Go beyond plus ultra. You absolute assholes.
Like, comment,